Today's webinar is on the topic, the 5 Ws of BA Honors Program from MIT World Peace University. We are going to get started on our presentation for today, which will give you lots of insights into three specific programs. That is the BA Honors Program in Psychology, in English, and in Political Science. Just to let you know, dear students, that we are currently accepting admissions applications for all these three programs at MIT World Peace University. So now is a great time for you to even check out admissions.mitwpu.edu.in and select the program of your choice and send in your applications to us so that we can personally get in touch with you and let you know as to the next steps. And of course, you already know this, but keep asking your questions if you already have queries, and we are so happy to answer all your queries today. We have Professor Abhijit here with us today, who is going to take us through his presentation and share his valuable insights on this topic. So over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good evening, dear students. I'm Assistant Professor Abhijit Chore from the School of Liberal Arts of MIT World Peace University. It is an honor to welcome you all on behalf of the university. And the sole motive of this session is to give you clarity regarding all the details pertaining to the BA Honors Program. During the presentation, please feel free to ask any questions in the Q&A section, and our team will be happy to clarify it for you. The School of Liberal Arts basically offers three different programs: the BA Honors in Psychology, the BA Honors in Political Science, and the BA Honors in English. We are here to discuss the 5 most prominent questions when it comes to all our BA Honors programs. And without further ado, let me directly dive into the first question for the day. Why MIT World Peace University? Well, it is one of the most renowned institutions across the nation. And thanks to our beloved founder, Dr. Vishwanath Karad, who has basically dedicated his entire life to the union of science and religion. It is with great pride that I introduce you to the leadership at MIT World Peace University. Our beloved Vice Chancellor, Dr. N.T. Rao, a very inspiring Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ravikumar Chitnis, and last but not the least, the Dean for the Faculty of Liberal Arts, Fine Arts, Media and Journalism, Dr. Anuradha Parasar. Let me please introduce you to the very young, the very dynamic, and the multifaceted faculty team, which is very ably led by Dr. Preeti Joshi herself, who is the head of the School of Liberal Arts. We also receive terrific guidance from experts across the nation. Now, these experts include vice chancellors from various universities, academic officers, professors, editors, filmmakers, directors, and among others. We also have expertise joining from all over the world, who basically come to MIT World Peace University with specially curated programs and guide our students. But learning with MIT World Peace University comes with added benefits. As students don't just walk out with one degree, but they also walk out with all of these additional certificates, which is very, very valuable. And talking about learning at MIT World Peace University, it is going to be a lot of fun. The vibrant campus is forever bustling with energy with various kinds of activities. Another major element of the MIT World Peace University culture is a rural immersion program. Students are encouraged to participate so that they have an opportunity to connect to what is the real India. It is a social initiative designed to make our students aware about the grassroots problems. Well, further in this short virtual tour, let me show you the auditoriums, the jam-packed library, the gym, a basketball court, and a very, very hygienic canteen so that our students are always engaged. What you're seeing in front of you, my dear friends, is a monument, the world's largest dome situated at MIT's Lonely campus. We emphasize on developing the social awareness of our students. And because of that, we basically have various kinds of initiatives all throughout the year. The Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, the National Conference on Media and Journalism, the National Teachers Congress, and the National Women's Parliament are only examples of all of these initiatives. The university also prioritizes mental health for everyone. And as a result, the School of Liberal Arts organizes various mental health awareness drives throughout the year. We at MIT World Peace University follow a very prolific academic rigor, which basically includes a lot of discipline, value-based education, and because of that, an 80% minimum attendance criteria so that our students don't miss out on anything. Which brings me to my second question now. What are these courses about? Well, there are three distinct courses: the BA Honors in English, the BA Honors in Political Science, and the BA Honors in Psychology. But there are a few common threads throughout all of these programs. The few common threads are that all of these consist of intensive core courses. There is also an option of an open elective in which you can basically choose a subject from a different field altogether, and a compulsory internship program across all of these three programs. Other courses also include your ability enhancement courses, your general electives, discipline-specific electives, your massive online open course, and internships, which is again a mandate across all of these programs. Other program highlights, year-wise, is basically we give you the rural immersion, the tree plantation, and a lot of trekking activities in the first year. In the second year, you get to experience a national immersion program where we basically take you on a tour in the country. There's an industrial visit, and there's also visit to different NGOs. The third year comes with a very, very special feature, the International Immersion Program, a resume building workshop, and other internship projects as well. All right, let me tell you about the first program then, the BA Honors in English. We basically aim at nurturing sensitivity and creativity through the study of this beautiful language. Here is a breakup of the entire program. It's basically a 3 years program. There's a trimester pattern that is followed, which means that there are 3 exams every year. The intake capacity is 60 students, and the fees is 55,000 rupees per annum. The assessment patterns remains same across all of these 3 programs, which is 50% internal marking and 50% external marking. The subjects that you study vary right from British poetry and drama right up to Indian writing in English and women's writing as well. It's a very, very exciting course. Next in line, we have the BA Honors in Political Science. It basically aims at enabling the students to understand and critically analyze domestic international political systems. The breakup is again given right in front of you. It is again a 3 years program divided across a span of 9 trimesters. The intake is 60 students, and the assessment pattern remains consistent with 50% weightage on internal marks and the other half on external marks. Again, you get to study a lot of subjects like your constitutional government and democracy in India, and right up to United Nations and global conflicts. An internship and a dissertation is also a part of this program as well. Last but not the least, the psychology program, which basically aims at getting students engaged and acquainted with all the basic psychology courses and also other allied fields. The breakup for the psychology program is given right in front of you. It is a 3 years program, again following a trimester pattern. The intake remains consistent at the 60 seats, and the fees for the same is 1,25,000 rupees per annum. The assessment pattern remains consistent throughout the programs. Which brings me to the third question now. Why should a student go for this program? Well, apart from the academic rigor and the compulsory internship program, let me introduce you to the International Immersion Program, which is basically available on request basis, and there is a student contribution that goes in as well. but it basically focuses on giving the students exposure to world-class skills, facilities, services, and infrastructure. What you're seeing in front of you are our industry associates. Our students have interned at all of these places. Some of them have been placed at these associates, and they've had a very, very rich experience working in these organizations. Well, what can I become if I take these courses? If you take your BA honors in English, your chances for becoming a content writer, a copywriter, or an academician open up. If you go for the BA honors in psychology, your chances of becoming a counselor, a chance of becoming a clinical psychologist or an educational psychologist open up. If I take the BA honors in political science for that matter, I can become a policy advisor or a policy maker or a budget analyst for that matter. Again, the opportunities are endless. Another reason is the amount of growth and transformation our students experience. It is exemplary. And all of these words of appreciation are a proof of that. Even all the parents of our students have been very, very highly praising the environment and the enthusiasm of the university. And that has been one of the most important talking points. If you've done well in your standard 10 exams and your standard 12 exams, we're going to reward you for that. The Dr. Vishwanath Karad Merit Scholarship offers a 100% tuition fee waiver for all your years. That's not the only scholarship available. We have the MIT-WPU Academic Scholarship. We have a scholarship for exceptional sport personnel. We also have a scholarship for students hailing from Jammu and Kashmir as well. It is very important, and I strongly recommend taking advantage of all of these scholarships. For more details, you can visit the university website. All right then, the next question number 4, where to apply? Let me take you through the admission procedure. The student applies on the form on the MIT-WPU website. You put in your preferences according to all of these 3 programs, according to your choice. You can also opt for a psychometric assessment, which basically gives you a personality analysis, and it helps you choose subjects that are actually beneficial to you. We are mindful of the COVID-19 situation. We are mindful of the lockdown that has currently engulfed the entire nation. And that is why we are completely prepared to tackle any kind of situations. I just want to recommend that fill in the application form as soon as possible so that you stand the best chance of featuring in the merit list. The eligibility criteria. How to know whether or not I'm eligible for this course? Well, the first criteria is that if you're a Maharashtra state student, you should be an Indian national and you should have at least 50% marks in 10+2, 12 HSC exam or a 3 years diploma recognized by a competent authority, but with English as a compulsory subject. If you're somebody who's hailing from outside of Maharashtra, you have to be an Indian national again. You have to have 50% marks in standard 10+2, 12 or your HSC examination with English as a mandatory subject. We also have room for foreign nationals or children of workers who are basically working in the Gulf countries. A 50% marks aggregate in 10+2 with English as a compulsory subject also stands true for them. The last question for my presentation now, the 5th question, when to apply? The answer to that, my friends, is very, very simple. And the answer is now. Our application forms have been live right from January, and we have been engaging the students who have had any kind of doubts. I request you to please go on the website and fill in the application form as soon as possible. I would also like to tell you that we offer education loans and we have tie-up with the Bank of India and Axis Bank, and we'll be happy to take you through to the procedure for the same. For further doubts, you can contact us on various platforms. Thank you so much.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for that detailed presentation, dear students. I'm sure you found that very, very insightful. If you're especially interested in the BA Honors Program for Psychology, English, and Political Science, our Q&A section is flooded with questions, and I'm sure that a lot of you are buzzing with all kinds of queries as to what you can expect, which program is the right fit for you, and all other doubts that you may have, especially given that we are in a pandemic situation. You can see that our esteemed list of panelist members are getting to it. And in the meantime, I want to let you know that we will be jumping right on to our question and answer live audio segment, wherein we will be joined by more faculty members so that we can answer all your queries. You can see, dear students, in some time on our screen, you can also see a Word doc. Now, this Word document is something that we went back and worked on so that all the student questions which we thought were the common student questions have been answered for you right here on this Word doc. And we are going to show you this today during this webinar. So you can even read through that if you want for further clarity. All right, so most of you know this, but here's another quick reminder to please keep all your questions in the Q&A section. You can type out your questions in the Q&A section and we'll be happy to take it up. Please avoid that chat facility because that is only for technical issues and not for questions. And dear students, like Sir mentioned already, we do want you to be early in your admissions process and not keep it till the last minute. The reasons are very obvious. It just gives us more time to get in touch with you personally and give you the latest update on what the next steps are as to our admissions process this year. As you know, we are working relentlessly at MIT World Peace University and streamlining the entire admissions process so that each and every one of you can go through it seamlessly given the uncertain situation that we are in. So please feel assured that we are at it and making sure that the entire admissions process is completely streamlined and flexible so that each and every one of you can go through it seamlessly. And on that note, the admissions applications, the forms for these 3 degrees, the BA Honors Program in Psychology, English, and Political Science are definitely open currently, and you can go ahead and send your applications to us earlier rather than later. All right, so can we please have the faculty members with us join us for this round of live Q&A? Anuradha ma'am and Preeti ma'am, Nitin sir, and Tanmoy, if I can have all 4 of you now on the video as well as on the audio.
Thank you, Suchi.
Great, thank you so much. All right, so now we are quickly moving on to our question and answer segment, and we have lots of questions from students today. Okay, so our first question is from a student who is asking us, what are the various electives or minors available to choose from for each program?
Okay, Suchi, I'll take up that. Very good evening, everyone. Hearty greetings from MIT World Peace University, Pune, and more importantly, welcome to the world of arts. I'm Professor Anuradha Parashar, and I'm Dean for School of Liberal Arts, School of Fine Arts, School of Media and Journalism, and School of Performing Arts. So now coming to the questions, what are the electives which are in offer for the students? As you know, we are talking about 3 programs right now. BA Honors Political Science, BA Honors English, and BA Honors Psychology. So I would be inviting each of the 3 experts sitting here to give an insight about the courses. I noted that some of your questions relating to this was also answered in the chat box. So we'll start with BA Honors English. What are the electives in offer for the students. Dr. Preeti, I invite you to answer.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Uh, Good evening. The question which is put forth, what are the electives provided? Electives and minor, two important words are here, electives and minors. So we are talking about BA Honors program. Template is same for BA Honors English, BA Honors Psychology, BA Honors Political Science. So we have the division of courses like core courses. Core means the specialization which you are going to go for. For example, if I am opting BA Honors English, so my specialization will be, my core will be English subject, and that specialization begins in the very first year. So minor, that word is not available in BA honors programs. We just have one major, but when you talk about electives, we have ample electives available here in the basket. We have open elective courses, we have massive online courses available, then we have general electives, then we have discipline specific elective. So elective basket is wider, and it is categorized in different areas related to disciplines, other than disciplines, in the language, in generic form. So many electives are available in BA English, BA Honors English, BA Honors Psychology, and BA Honors Political Science. Over to you, Tanmay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Here we are talking about, as ma'am has already pointed out, the term minor is not applicable for an honors program. What we are offering here is be honors English, political science, and psychology. And being honors, from day one itself, your training begins and your teaching and learning experience begins in your chosen subject. All right. What we also offer is something called as open elective, where we give a chance to all our students to pick up a subject of their choice from the basket. Now, these subjects can come from political science or English or psychology or economics. And you get this chance once in first year and a second time in the second year. This is what we have in terms of electives. Apart from that, we have something called a discipline specific elective, which is again related to the specialization chosen by you. I hope this helps.
Okay, great. I think you heard our faculty
Add
members
on
there.
Suchi here. I'll just add on Suchi here.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Yeah, thank you. So electives. So advice to you is, it would be good if you can go into the details of the program structure which is available on our website. So for each program, the detailing about the electives, the core courses, the discipline specific electives, the open electives, all detailing about each and every program is available on website. So I recommend and suggest all our prospective students and parents to please visit our website and have a look at the program structuring. In addition to what our program heads and HOS has just talked about, so English, of course, you will be getting benefit of learning drama, poetry, fiction, non-fiction, autobiography or biography. So this goes around that, understanding of English language, literature, linguistics. So so if you just go and see the structuring, the way it is planned at MIT World Peace University, you'll find that it's really amazing. English blended with peace courses is a unique thing. I hope you all will appreciate and like. Similarly, political science students, those who are attending this session, so of course, if interest in governance, politics, government functioning, administrative functioning, then you can have talk about national and international politics and relationship and diplomatic relations, political scenario, blended with learning about peace. So of course, theory courses, political ideology or impact of various kind of ideologies which are there: nationalism, communalism, Marxism, liberalism, and its impact which can be seen today and will be seen in the future. So political thoughts, thinkers, whether it is Karl Marx, Gandhi, Ambedkar, or ideas about state, political theory, meaning of liberty or what is state, how it is formed, how it can misuse its power. If you are interested in all those things, of course, you'll find that the program is uniquely designed and helping you to appreciate all these aspects of public administration, public policy, international relation, and even big events like world war and its impact, terrorism, foreign policy, and more importantly, politics and government, and of course comparative politics. So you find that along with core courses, you have the option, as rightly pointed out by my colleagues. I noted one question was, can I have some music course? Of course you can have in open basket, where university offers you good number of programs and courses from across the university. You will find that we have the concept of open basket. So a student studying in honors, BA honors, can opt for even computer science basic course under open basket category, or under massive open online courses. So that's about politics and the electives and the courses. Coming to psychology, of course, your human behavior, the human mind. So all those things, aspects, and relating to this. So you are at the end of all these three uniquely designed program by MIT World Peace University. You will find that you are industry-ready professionals. All faculty members will be giving their best to ensure that all your skills are groomed, nurtured, and nourished. So again, coming back, I advise you to go into the details of the program structuring, which is available on website. And also my colleague Abhijit presented the courses, which you will be getting year-wise, trimester-wise as part of this presentation. So back to you, Suchi.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. Dear students, you heard the detailed kind of breakup of each of those courses there from ma'am. And also, certainly check out this detailed syllabus that is updated on the website. You'll find way more details in the exact subjects that you get to study in each trimester. Okay, moving on to our next question from Zui today. Is there an entrance exam to get admission for the BA Honors program in psychology?
Okay, I'm happy to learn that you are interested in psychology, which is also a very, important, you may say, area and field, and demand is more. And I think psychologists are less as compared to the demand. So coming to the admission entrance test, as of now, we have said that we will be, selecting student based on 12th score merit list. But since you're aware, due to COVID-19 situation and all, that 12th results may be delayed. So university is thinking and planning to come up with a common entrance test for all our BA programs. So it will take, maybe by this week it will be decided, and in case that is decided by the university, then our faculty advisors and admission coordinators, they will advise you about this common entrance test, which will be computer based. You don't need to come anywhere, sitting at home. You can appear for your this entrance examination, and based on that performance, merit list is planned to be prepared, so that at least we can identify the suitable and eligible student and give them provisional admission. And when your 12th result is declared, you can submit and get your admission confirmed. Idea is, using this common entrance test, if we can identify the most suited and the best students, provisional admission, and to start our academic uh, calendar as per plan. So that's the idea. And as of now, it is of course 12th. You might see in website, you also might have noted in our presentation, but there's a possibility to have this entrance examination, which will be more about your aptitude tests, some general knowledge questions, some IQ related tests. So I hope that answers your question. And this is applicable for all three programs: BA English, BA Honors Political Science, and BA Honors Psychology. Back to you, Suchi.
Okay, great. Ma'am, this common entrance test, which probably might roll out soon and the university is working on, is called UG PET. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All
But
right.
so students, prospective students and parents, you will be, helped at each and every stage about the procedure for the admission entrance test, and also guidance about that, and basic aptitude test, general aptitude test, which is there for any competitive exam. If you refer those books, or I suggest you start referring those books so that you can start preparing yourself for this common admission test, which is known as UG PET, UG undergraduate program entrance test.
I'll just
Yes.
add to what ma'am said. In UG PET, we can have general knowledge questions, logic, aptitude, and basic English questions will be asked in the test. So you can prepare yourself in that way based on general knowledge, logic, aptitude, and basic English language. Thank you. Over to you, Suchi.
Okay, great. Students, you heard all about the entrance exam right from our faculty. So that should bring you a lot of assurance and confidence as to how you can prep up for it and actually ace it. Okay, so our next question is coming from a student who's asking us, how is the BA honors program different from the BA in liberal arts program?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. So I will, take one step more in comparing three aspects of BA. One is BA General, second is BA Honors, and third is BA Liberal Arts, which is absolutely a different world. So coming to BA General or BA program, the distinction between BA and BA Honors is that in BA program, your credit is 120, meaning thereby that the number of courses which you get as part of BA program is less when compared with the BA Honors, which is more focused, and the specialization starts in the very first year, and the credit which you have to earn, credit in the sense the number of courses to study and the study inputs, it is almost 140, and in MIT World Peace University it is 153. So that's BA General or BA and BA Honors. Now coming to BA Honors and BA Liberal Arts, which is being offered by MIT World Peace University. So BA Honors is very, very specialized, uni-focused program, you may say, where, for example, BA Honors Psychology, or BA Honors Political Science, or BA Honors English. Meaning thereby, if you are a student of BA Honors Psychology, you will only study psychology courses. You will not get the benefit of other courses except for open elective two courses where you get the benefit to go across the boundary and take those courses. But when it comes to BA Liberal Arts, there's no foundation, there's no boundary. You may have opted for political science, but you, as part of the course structure, the course design and the architecture, you can have some courses in computer science, you can have some courses in performing arts, let's say Bharatanatyam or Kathak or language. So the in liberal arts, there's no boundary, and you get mix of various knowledges helping you to develop multi-perspective and multi-skills such that you emerge as a leader. And leader in the sense that all areas you are experiencing, you are learning. So you are a different person because you are getting multiple perspective to analyze the same situation. When it comes to BA honors psychology, you are just focusing on a psychological aspect of the learning or political aspects of the learning, or only the English aspect. Whereas liberal arts is mix of all knowledges in a very balanced and holistic way, such that you get multiple perspective, multiple skills, and multiple knowledges across all domains. Not to talk only of arts, but you will get science also. Can you, in depending on your choice, you may also get maths or management studies or legal studies or media studies, like that. So in psychology, you may not get the benefit of media studies, but in liberal arts, BA liberal arts, you get that benefit. Dr. Preeti, I think you would like to add on.
Yes, ma'am. That's a very, very good question which is asked by the students, and I really thank you for asking this question, because this will make the matter very clear to you. Because BA Honors and BA Liberal Arts, these three are, though name-wise they are similar to each other, but they are different worlds altogether. Big differences are there in BA, BA Honors and BA Liberal Arts. As ma'am said, I'll just put a gist in it, like a gist of it. Only 3 pointers I'll talk about: BA Honors. First point is the credits, total credits which you earn. In BA and BA Honors, there is a vast difference in that. Second thing, the specialization, the subject you are opting for, the subject you are applying for, the credits which you earn for that special subject, they are also different from BA to BA Honors. And the third and the most important part, that is the subject of your specialization, subject of your choice, which you get exposed to it when in the structure. So first point I'll answer, BA credits are 120, where BA honors here in MIT is more than 150. So around 153 total credits you're earning within 3 years. So time span is same, 3 years for BA and 3 years for honors. But the credits which you are earning, that's 153 in honors, where 120, that is for general BA program. Second important point, the credits which you are earning for your specialization. So in BA honors, the credits which you are earning in specialization, that more than 120 itself, where in BA programs you are earning those 120 credits along with other subjects. So you get maximum of the subject of your choice in BA honors program. And the third important part, that is structure. So specialization in BA begins in the second year. In tapering manner, the subjects are arranged. First year 4 to 5 subjects. Out of that, one you need to go for specialization in second year, and third year you'll have the subject of your choice along with one minor subject. But here when you see BA honors programs, it's very much discipline specific. So it starts your specialization, the choice of your subject in the very first year itself. On the very first day, you get exposed to the subject of your choice. For example, if I like Italian, I'll go ahead with Italian food itself. So it's not a cafeterian approach which we follow in liberal arts. So I think first of all, these two things are clear. What is BA degree and what is BA honors degree? So I always prefer that the person who is very much interested in the subject of their specialization and need to do something in that, they should go for BA honors program, because they'll have always an edge at the time of employment to over the BA students, because internship, that is the most important part of our curriculum and syllabus, that is compulsory in BA honors program, which is not available in BA degree at all. Even general BA programs, research, it doesn't even like introduced in undergraduate any undergraduate structure of any program. But in BA honors, we start research papers, research methods, research ideologies. We start from second year onwards, and third year students are ready with the dissertation. So one topic, one thesis is ready with them. So that is the most important part for BA honors. And the third, BA liberal, as ma'am told, it's a big world. So telling it in 1 minute or explaining it 1 minute, it would be very difficult. But whatever ma'am has said, that's absolutely right. BA liberal arts, it follows multidisciplinary field and integrative approach. These two important factors. When we say BA honors, it is unifocused, discipline specific, but liberal arts, multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary approach is followed in liberal arts. Yes, Tanmay, you want to?
I'll just add on a few points. Dr. Preeti really helped in explaining further the distinction between the two programs. Parents and prospective students, I also now again suggest and advise you that please visit our website and see the structuring of BA Liberal Arts, and the kind of basket which is there. You will understand and appreciate that. And BA honors program, go and see the program structuring. You can easily and distinctly distinguish between the two unique programs which are there in offer. I also, suggest and request you to please visit our, YouTube channel. We had done a similar webinar on liberal arts. If you go and visit that video on BA liberal arts, I am sure that you will have very clear idea and the distinction between what is BA honors and BA honors, BA liberal arts. Thank you, Suchi. Back to you.
Thank you so much. All right, dear students, I'm sure you have no more questions on that front with such detailed answers. Okay, our next question is coming from Tejaswini, and Tejaswini is asking us, what are the subjects that we have to take up with the psychology honors degree? So, of course, it is difficult to list out all the subjects, but just quick highlights if we can give Tejaswini as to what subjects she can expect in psychology honors.
Okay, so of course, as the name suggests, psychology honors, all courses will be only and only and only on psychology. Various aspects relating to human mind, behavior, emotional intelligence, emotional stability, and I think it's right time to invite Tanmoy here. Tanmoy, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Dear candidate, it gives me pleasure to, explain the subject basket what we have for BA Honors Psychology. So, as ma'am has said earlier, our HOS ma'am, that, we have at Honors program, we have core subjects, we have general elective subjects, and then we have discipline-specific electives. Now, all these courses are related to psychology. And as the name says core, that means these are the subjects in total of 14 courses that you will be taking up are related to the core theoretical knowledge of psychology. It ranges from biopsychology to social psychology to psychometric testing to counseling to developmental psychology and so many more. All right. The second category that comes is general elective. There are 4 papers in general elective. Under that, we are looking at more generic kind of subjects which are applicably more widely. For example, stress management, organizational behavior, emotional intelligence, and so on. And after that, we come to the most interesting part where it is discipline specific elective, where we offer a subject on positive psychology, we offer internship and dissertation, and also in line of that, we provide you media psychology. So this is the entire subject basket, what you will be dealing with when you take up admissions and join us at MIT World Peace University.
Okay, just to add on to what Tanmoy sir said, quickly because the question is what subjects. So subjects would be something like this: introduction to psychology, biopsychology, of course English communication, and then we have general psychology, introduction to statistical method and psychological research. Because this is very important, you have to analyze behavior, you have to research, you have to observe, and whatever is your analysis, it should come and recorded and analyzed through statistical methods. So that's a very important course which we have for our student on who are joining BA psychology course. Then we have very interesting course like cross cultural psychology, which helps you to understand different cultures and diverse people. Then you have youth, gender and identity. Then you have psychology of individual differences, very interesting course. Even I also want to sometime attend this course. Another interesting course is scientific research in psychology, and a very important course, organizational behavior, which helps you to be part of corporates and help them in understanding organization culture. Then very interesting course, abnormal psychology. And then again, application of statistical methods and educational psychology to help you in case you are thinking to become counselors or educational psychologists at various educational organization, whether it is school or university. Then social psychology and in, interestingly stress management and emotional intelligence. And if you are thinking for becoming clinical psychologist, then you have a course on that as well. Then development psychology, experimental psychology, psychology and media, and psychometric testing, counseling psychology, positive psychology. So these are few of the courses which are in offer for students who are searching for BA in psychology. Am I right, Tanmoy sir? You want to add on?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for that add-ons.
Okay, thanks. Back to you,
Over to you,
Suchi.
Suchi.
Okay, great. All right. Next question from Ritu Patel. She's asking us, do I have to fill out a second and third preference if I only want to opt for the BA honors in psychology?
Okay, so the design of our application form is such that you are required to give your preference, whether you are planning for psychology or political science or English. And it is good for you if you do that, because sometimes the cutoff for one program is very high. So based on one application, you get the benefit to be considered in another program just in case you are interested for. So usually, universities prefers that one application, one program, but MIT-WPU is again unique. In one applicant fee, you are being considered for 3 programs. Of course, depending on your merit, whatever is the preference, first preference, I hope you should get that. And but it is required as a field, as part of application process, that you give preference which stream you want to, or which specialization, English, psychology, or political science, which one you want to go in order of preference. So please fill in those details. Otherwise, I think system will not let you to proceed to the next step. Yeah, back to you, Suchi.
Okay.
Tanmay, you want to add on?
No, ma'am, I think you have covered the entire
Okay.
thing, and I think we have answered the same in the chat box or in the
Very nice.
Q&A
Okay.
session also. Yeah.
Very nice. Good to know that. Yeah. Back to you, Suchi.
All right, great. So, okay, our next question is from Madhumita. And of course, faculty members and I, we realize we've covered some of this already, but again, we are happy to repeat that information for you in case some of you have missed it, right? So, we'll keep our answers a little shorter now since we are getting to the end of the webinar and we do want to take as many questions as possible. So Madhumita's question is the admission process solely based on the 12th CBSE results?
We just pointed out that, yes, it is planned that way, but since 12th results are, we can anticipate it will be delayed because still good number of courses, student has yet not appeared for the examination, 12th examination. So just to save from that situation and to start our academic session on time, we are planning for common admission test by name UG-PET, undergraduate program entrance test. Shortly, in case it is decided by the university as a policy matter, you will be advised to appear for that. Back to you, Suchi.
Okay, great. All right.
As concise that, Suchi, as per your requirement.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Helps us get through more and more questions.
Sure.
All right. So Anushka is asking us, can I please get to know about the college timings?
Okay. So, of course, it will differ on each and every day as per the the timetable which is for that day. But on an average, it will be from 7:30 to 1. And in case you have opted for psychology, you may have some extended hours for your practical on 1 or 2 days like that. But we always prefer students to be there in the campus even after your classes are over, because you have so many club activities which a student always prefer doing some kind of open mic seminars, some cultural events. So even though we say that it may be over academic hours, committed academic hours will be over by 12:30 or 2:30 or 1:30, depending on timetable for that day. But students are always there in the campus participating in one or the other event. And the timetable for each day is different, because sometimes we invite a guest lecturer also to come and interact with you. And sometimes you are taken for the field work by the faculty, or you are given field assignment by the faculty, which may sometimes take some extra hours than whatever is committed. But in short, 7:30 to 12:30 or 1ish for English and political science, and maybe 1 or 2 days depending on your practical hours, it may go up to 1:30 or 2:30 for psychology students. Back to you, Suchi.
Okay, great. All right, our next student is asking us, is it true that the MIT World Peace University does not provide hostel facility for the BA students?
It's not true at all. All students are welcome for the hostel facility. Only thing is we have limited seat, and it has no, consideration whether you are honors or BA or BTech or pharmacy or MBA. All students are students for the university. It just depends who comes first, because we have limited seats. So whosoever come first and complete the hostel seat requirement, that person or that student is given. So it's first come first serve basis. Not that BA honor student will not be given hostel. We have good number of students presently also who are staying in our university hostel, but in and around area of the university there are so many hostels, so you will not be having any problem for hostel facility, even if you are not getting the seat in hostel in the university. There are so many options available in and around the university campus. Back to you, Suchi.
I just want to add what the ma'am
Sure.
you said. The thing is that admission dates for different schools are different. That's why the schools which are starting admission little early, those students get hostel facility. They have been given they get a chance to get hostel facility first. And generally, art students admission process is little late. That's why being limited seats, they don't get chance to enter in the hostel. But it doesn't mean that BA students have no chance at all to get hostel facility. It is same for all students. Apart from that, in the vicinity we have so many hostels which are run by like MIT personnel. So those hostels are also available for students, and those numbers are there in the chat box. You can get the contact details and get admissions there in the hostel. Over to you, Suchi.
Okay, great. So students, I hope you feel reassured knowing that of course the hostel facility is available to you as well. Hostel facility is not program specific, okay? It is offered to all students of all programs, which is why now you probably will appreciate a little more as to why it's important to be early in your admissions process, because it does allow you to get through the next steps more seamlessly and take care of all these other logistics which will be a part of your education here. All right, our next question is coming from Ritu, and she's asking us, what does a compulsory internship mean?
Okay. So internship is, one of the, we take it as a one of the course, mandatory in the sense that like other courses, this is also a course which you have to take up or you have to go through. But interesting part is that this is more of a practical knowledge and on field or on site learning you are doing, because you are part of the industry or you are part of the NGO or you are interning with some industry mentor. And this is planned in for one trimester, meaning thereby for almost 2.5, 3 months, you are out of the campus, you're out of Pune or maybe in Pune, but you are not coming to campus, but you are working and learning as an intern in the industry. I think it is right time to invite Tanmoy sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Just to give you a little glimpse about this internship program, what we believe in, this is very unlikely in the arts domain to provide internships. But at MIT World Peace University, we believe if we need to develop you into a full-fledged professionals, we should acquaint you with the, the nitty-gritty of how the world of work works. Okay, and this is just a little window for you to analyze that this is how an organization is going to function and what are the different possibilities that can open up for you to take up different roles in the society. And that's why this compulsory internship for all the programs, whether it is political science, English, or psychology, in any of the domains, you can go out, explore the various opportunities, and try your hands out on what you have learned in the theory on the field, and get this check of the reality that maybe the theory was written 100 years back, and what is the relevance right now, and how well can you apply. I hope that has answered the question.
I'll just
Yes,
add
very
what.
well. I'll just add on. So students sometimes also get paid internship. With if they go in media industry, they get an internship, per month 10,000, 20,000, something like that. I think Nitin, and then I'll take a pretty for sure. Nitin, you would like to point out about the political science students and the internship projects?
Yes. We are happy to state that our 16 of the students got paid internship in IPAC Prashant Kishore Political Strategist, and they were very happy to apply their core subject knowledge in the field. And that also, the internship you do, that helps you in your future, whichever you apply for interview, that gives you an extra edge than other candidates. Thank you.
Yes, and many a times this internship converts into placements also. Although we advise students, okay, you go for higher studies, but sometimes they get absorbed in after the internship in the same organization. Dr. Preeti.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to say that when she says mandatory subject, it means it has credits. Yes, that's why you need to complete it. Internship is compulsory. When we say compulsory, it has credits, and 6 credits are given to internship in the structure. And one more important thing, good news, I would love to share with you. We have very good placement cell and internship cell which supports us day and night. So IQSC or IACC, yes, International Press IACC cell is there that is working for individual schools, and they support us in giving internship for our students. So 100% internship support is provided by this internal school cell as well as university cell. So you all will be happy to know that each and every student of us get internship, and as ma'am said, some of them get paid internship. Majority of them, in fact, get paid internship here in MIT. That's all. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Thanks. That was really a great input, Dr. Preeti and Tanmoy and Nitin sir. Just to add on, and then I'll hand it over back to Suchi. So it's internship and placement assistance, which is also there for the student. And in addition to that, your through CIAP, which is Center for Industry Academia Partnership, student also gets the benefit of grooming their communication skills, interview skills, CV writing skills. So as I said, at the end of the program, 3 years program, it is not only knowledge, you are also getting practical exposure as an intern in the industry. And after 3 years of rigorous academic and practical knowledge, you are industry ready professionals. Back to you, Suchi.
Great. Okay, our next question is from Zui, and she's asking us, is there any installment facility available for the fees of the BA Honors in Psychology program?
Yeah, so the fee for this program is 1,25,000. Yes, the installment facility is available here so that it is not burdensome for the parents. So at the time of admission, the students are required to pay 75,000 and 50,000 before August 30th. And you will also be happy to know that all nationalized banks, they give educational loans to students of MIT World Peace University. And in specific, university has made tie-up with Bank of India, which is very much in our campus, and Axis Bank, who also offer educational loan to MIT-WPU students at subsidized rate when compared with other banks and the nationalized bank. Back to you, Suchi.
Okay, great. So students, you heard firsthand from our faculty as to why these programs are great choices for your next step to in your career and especially in your academic pursuit. You heard as to the kind of free-spirited program that the BA Liberal Arts program is, which is allowing you to really customize your degree and really pick the subjects that you want to pick. On the other hand, if you already know that you have a strong interest in psychology, English, or political science, we do have the BA Honors program for you, and you can pick the specialization that you are passionate about and follow that for your bachelor's program. So, students, you also heard so much about the scholarship policy that we have available. MIT World Peace University absolutely, values academic excellence and the pursuit of it, and we do want to have all those students and give them the reward for being on that path already. All right, students, I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but we are completely out of time for today. So I'm going to ask you to make a note of our WhatsApp number that we have for you. That's 9881 492 848. Okay, I repeat, 9881 492 848. 48. So once we are done with this webinar, please feel free to log into that WhatsApp number and ask your questions, and we will be so happy to respond to them. Another quick reminder, dear students, like we mentioned before, now is a great time to apply for these programs. We understand you haven't gotten your 12th standard results yet, so you don't have to fill out those details right now. You can go back to your application form and add in those details once you have them. But we still recommend that you send in your applications to us earlier rather than later, so that we can help you as to the next steps. We here at MIT World Peace University are making sure that the entire admissions process is completely streamlined to help each and every one of you go through it seamlessly. And most likely, the whole process is going to go online, including the entrance exam, the UG PET exam that you heard about. So, please feel reassured that you don't have to come physically on the campus to appear for these exams, especially in such unsafe and uncertain times. All right, dear students, one last thing. We would love to learn and know of your feedback. So I am hereby sending across the student feedback poll for all of you to share your feedback with us. And do come back to us in a few days' time. You can check out the MIT World Peace University official YouTube channel, wherein we are going to post this recorded webinar so that you can come back to all this valuable information and insights in the next few days to come. I'd like to thank the faculty members that we had today, as well as the company of all the students who joined. We can understand how crucial this is for you. And we were so happy to have your presence today in today's webinar. I'm wishing all of you a safe stay, and please stay indoors, stay safe, and we will tune in with you shortly in the next few weeks. Thank you once again.